What's up, guys? Yes, Sirski, Chavis here, and I'm here to bring you a review for the new Lupe Fiasco album, Drill Music in Zion. Now, when it comes to Lupe Fiasco, I feel like he does hit the credit he deserves, but I feel like at the same time he doesn't. Like, I feel like he is one of the most talented. I feel like he's one of, my personal, I'd have to say top 5 rappers. Like, he can spit. And I think a lot of people know that, but a lot of people don't talk about him and like they should. Like, I feel like he should get a lot more of the shine he deserves. And I feel like he does, but I feel like a lot of people just don't get how talented he is. How much a lot of people should really see him as a very talented rapper. And because that's what he is. He can rap. He is a rapper's, like, he can rap. And his first project was my favorite. And then he had, that was probably my favorite with the kick song. That was my favorite project of his. And since then, he's had some good projects since then. Like with but it's just, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to Lupe Fiasco, they really get turned off by how much he says, because he says so much in his projects that a lot of people get turned off by that. But he says some real shit, dude. And when it comes to his project in particular, I feel like he's saying some real shit, but I feel like he's saying it though in a way that a lot of people can really hear it. And I feel like this is probably one of my favorite projects of his. Like, this might be top 3 for sure from him. And this is one of my favorite projects so far of the year. Like, this was an incredible project front to back. Like, and he was just saying real shit in every song. He was talking about stuff going on in the world on songs like Kiosk. He was talking about how so many people flaunt their jewelry, and I'm not want to talk, but they go they flaunt their jewelry. Yeah, this is like some real shit, right? But they flaunt. I was sitting here saying, kind of like me, right? It's some real life jewelry or something. It's some cheap shit. But they go to no, he was just talking about how so many people flaunt their jewelry, but a lot of the jewelry these people flaunt, they're from kiosks inside the mall. Like, and I think that's what he was saying. Like, don't fall for that shit. Like, don't fall for the glitz and the glamour. Like, that's not what this whole world is about. And that's something I say all the time. Like, don't fall for that shit. That shit's fake. Like, that shit's not what defines somebody. And to me, if you need jewelry to define your personality, that shows you don't have a personality to me. You're just somebody that flaunts to get people to like you. And that to me is just not a real person to me. Like, that's not a real person. Like, you're not being yourself. You're not being you. And at the end of the day, you're trying to be somebody you're not. And that's that. And on songs like His Mural, he was saying, like, he was comparing art to a whole lot of stuff going on today in the world. And on the very last song, he was talking about, like, he was just talking about how, on songs like Seattle, for example, Seattle was one of my favorite songs of his. He was just talking about where he came from, and how much how much crime really goes on where he comes from, and how he escaped it. And he was saying the same shit on the last song too, but he was just saying so much real shit that happens today in the world. And on the last song, he was talking about how much rappers are dying, and it's sad. It truly is sad, and especially the fact that they're so young too. They're dying that they're getting shot, drug overdoses. It's just sad, man. It's so much like true talent that's just that's just gone. It's just sad, man. And he really hones on that throughout this album, but he does it in a way that makes it sound good. And you really get what he's saying. You really get what he's trying to say. And that's kind of what I want to tell people. Like, that's kind of the main thing that I always tell people. Live life to the fullest, because you don't know when it could go. Like, one fell swoop, your life could be gone. Your friend's life could be gone, or some people in your family. Like, you really need to cherish the time you had. And I'm kind of saying this to myself too, because I kind of need to not necessarily slow down, but I kind of need to just take time and really cherish life. Because not just me, but so many people are on the go, and they don't really get the time to sit down and cherish life like they should. And because it truly is short. Time here is short. And, you really need to just put all your problems, your bullshit, you need to put it aside, and you need to just really just cherish life. And I feel like that's what he's trying to say on this project. Well, he's not saying that, but I feel like that's what he's trying to say. Just, try to escape the problems you're from, but also try to cherish life too. Like, because life is short, man. Life is short. And don't worry about what other people do with their jewelry or their clothes. Just don't worry about that. Worry about yourself. Like, worry about you, your grind, your goals, your life, your happiness. That's what I got from this project for me personally. And I would just this is probably one of my favorites of his for sure. And I think this is going to be a project I have on he played for a while, and I think it's a really great project. And that's pretty much it. So I want y'all to comment below. It's just kind of said in the last video, I'm going to start doing a thing where I want y'all to comment. I'm going to ask one question, and I want y'all to comment down below your response. What in life makes y'all truly what defines y'all's happiness? What makes y'all truly, like, what makes y'all happy? What makes y'all happy? And I want y'all to tell me below what makes y'all truly happy. So yeah, y'all comment it, y'all subscribe, like all of that stuff on YouTube. Y'all know what to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Yes, Sirski, more to come. Chavis out.